creating your trauma narrative and healing the trauma bond. So trauma narrative is a psychological technique used to help survivors of trauma make sense of their experiences. And whilst it also acts as a form of exposure to painful memories, sharing and expanding upon trauma narrative allows you to organise those memories, making them more manageable and diminishing the painful emotions that they carry. We will use a similar technique to the timeline we created in the evidence section, but you can expand upon your memories. I recommend you find a safe place in order to do this, and ideally work through this with a therapist. Allow yourself to feel whatever comes up, reminding yourself consistently that you are safe. So the activity is in the workbook. Just work your way through it. It's a very powerful exercise, and it helps with the evidence, it helps with the triggering process, it helps to process it, which is a huge part of PTSD recovery, is the processing part. So next we're going to look at trauma bond, and the trauma bond is a type of attachment to a person or situation which is traumatic to you, and it can look like agreeing with the abusive person's reasons for treating you badly, covering up for the abusive person, arguing with or distancing yourself from people who try to help you, becoming defensive or hostile if anyone intervenes or attempts to stop the abuse, and being reluctant or unwilling to take steps to leave the abusive situation and break the bond. What we often find as well is it's a bounce back. You tend to go back to these sort of relationships. It's really difficult to separate yourself from the abuser and the good times from the bad, and you'll find your memory plays tricks on you. They form when love and fear coexist in a relationship, and you can see from the list above why it's important to heal the trauma bond, especially in the court process. It not only leaves you vulnerable to your ex, but also makes your testimony appear contradictory and less impactful. Trauma bonds create cognitive dissonance, which means that you hold two contradictory beliefs at the same time. You believe they're a good person, but you know that they treat you badly. You love them, but you don't like what they're doing. And it's emotionally exhausting. So steps to healing are to focus on the present moment. Abusers are great at future faking, telling you what you want to hear and tapping into your love and belief that they're a really good person. Writing a diary helps you to keep a factual record of what happened, and it can help with organising your evidence. So I've provided space below for some of that. Focus on the evidence. How many times have they told you that they're going to do something and let you down? They've revealed their patterns, and it's time to start believing their actions, not their words. Practice positive self-talk. Use all of the exercises that we're going to walk through on positive beliefs which are aligned to the life that you want rather than the life you're currently living. You deserve a good life. You deserve to be happy and treated well. And practice self-care. Be kind and compassionate to yourself. Pour all of the love that you have for someone else into you. It does take time to break and re-heal, but you can do it with practice, effort, and a lot of self-love. And all of the exercises in this module are going to help you with that.